5 days, 5 faves, day 4. And this was supposed to be the last one, but I thought, hey, why not finishing this trilogy of Canadian creators? Because, and I swear I didn't plan it, but I realized while I was doing this that I'm talking about a lot of Canadian creator in this faves. So first of all, they are favorite. Maybe I connect to them because we are close geographically. So, we are all Canadians. So I don't know. Maybe I connect to them on a level, a certain level. But the other thing is, this is hidden gems that I think people don't talk enough on TarotTube. And so I feel like people don't talk about Canadian decks and Canadian creators on TarotTube. We should talk more. Well, that's not true. I know Claire Goodchild is a Canadian, and we see her decks everywhere. With reason, like it's wonderful. She's a great creator too, but I wanted to talk about decks that I think are not featured enough on TarotTube, and in a complete coincidence, most of them are Canadian. So let's do it. Okay, just for a reminder. Greg White for the Seven Kind Oracle, beautiful. Silent Bees from Montreal, the Shape-Shifting Tarot. And the Winter Season Tarot by Dani'el Norman, I guess. I think she say Norman because she speaks English. Would say Normand in French. Dani'el Norman in French. But yeah, so anyway, that doesn't matter. Dani'el Norman, she's a machine. She makes a new deck every year, I think. And it's always, I mean, they are very different one another. But I really wanted this one, and this is the one, well, this collection, because she also did, this is the Winter Season Tarot, she also did last year Autumn Season Tarot. I hope she will continue the collection, because I really would want the set of 4 for all 4 seasons. I hope she's going to do that. I hope it's her goal. She mentioned me privately. I hope she won't. I hope she won't be mad at me for mentioning it publicly. But she said, "Oh, after each deck, I'm so exhausted. It's like I swear." She didn't use those words, but it was like, "Oh, this is the last one," and it's like every time. But I hope this is not the last one. I hope we'll have the entire set, because these decks are very important to me. Both of them, and spring and summer would also be very important to me. But this one is the most. This is the first one she did in this set, and it was the one I needed the most, because this is the guidebook. Oh. Focus, Sylvain, focus. So this is the one I needed the most, because I'm very prone to seasonal depression, and winter is the hardest time for me. It's cold, it's a lot of snow, there's not a lot of light, and so I wanted this deck because it's about, and I'm sorry, Danielle, this is not a flip through. I didn't put it in order. I'm sorry, I couldn't bother. I started doing it, and I was like, oh no, I couldn't bother. So I'm just gonna show different cards here. So the reason why I wanted this deck is because I wanted a deck that reminds me the beauty of winter. And I say that on the Ten of Swords cards, but still, no, it's a Ten of Swords, so it is what it is. But the image is very, very beautiful, and yes, that's what I need in wintertime. I need to be reminded of the beauty of winter. And so it encouraged me to not only find beauty, again, as I pull the death card, not only find the beauty, but also not make friends, but tame the temperature and the time of the year. So yes, and I've had this deck for 2 years. I spent 2 winters with this deck. Well, I purchased this deck right after Donald Trump went back to office. So it was a very depressing time in 2025. So I bought this deck and I spent the winter with it. And I didn't want to talk about politics, but life is politics, and my my very existence is politics. So it's hard to not talk about it. So anyway, I was very depressed, and I really wanted something sweet, soft, lovely, and Canadian. This is one deck I bought because it was Canadian, because I was looking for Canadian tools. Local, buy local. And so I really, really liked, isn't it great? Don't you want to be there? So the thing with this tarot is that, yes, it's a tarot. It's a tarot like every other tarot deck, meaning you have the same system, you have the same meaning of the cards. It works like any other tarot decks. But also you have very beautiful images, pictures. Well, it's manipulated pictures. So it's pictures that I think she took herself. She is a photographer, so I'm pretty sure it's pictures she took herself, and then, she's gonna take a picture of this, a picture of that, and then she make the cards with mixing the different pictures that she took herself. And it's so lovely. Don't you want to be there? Like, how often I see a winter image and I wish to be there, like never. And this, it's precious to me. So it's very positive. It's a very positive deck for me. I really enjoy it, and it's very important for me. And I talk about this, but the autumn deck also is, if I have all the set, if Dani'el Norman do the 4 decks and I have them all, it's going to be amazing to use this collection to get into the new season, right? And again, see the beauty, because the autumn season is also about all the beauty of autumn, of fall. And so, yes, this was the most important one for me, but I really want the whole collection. Sleigh Ride is one of the 2 extra cards that are here. And I'm full of shit, because I just talked about the Wild Woven Tarot. Is that? I don't. The Greg White Tarot, and I say, now I pull out the extra cards. I don't use them in the tarot system. This deck, I shuffle them in, and I want them there. I cannot explain it. I want them there. Actually, I can explain it, because the point of me using this deck is falling back in love with the season. And the 2 extra cards are beautiful, and they do just that. So it doesn't bother me that they're here. They're in this deck. So yes, and it's very lovely. The guidebook. Okay, the guidebook is very well, not that succinct, not that straight to the point, because there's quite a text here. Like there's an explanation of what is happening on the card, upright and reverse message, and that's for all of the cards, and that's for all of her decks. And no, she don't phone it in. It's quite different. I mean, the meaning of the card is the essence of the card doesn't change. It's tarot, but she don't copy paste all of her guidebooks. They are different, and in this case, they are very typical about the season. Also, in the guidebook, we have the introduction. We have this spread that was created by Levi Smith. Hi, Levi. Spoilers. Maybe we're gonna talk about you tomorrow. And then we have the cards. Is there anything else? I think this is her. This is Danielle. Thank you. Winter poem. Things to find joy in winter time. Love having that. And the extra cards. Yes, so the meaning of the extra cards. So I really, really enjoy having this deck, like I said. And oh yes, I need to make, because this is a collection, and because the girls, I don't mean that disrespectfully, the women from Seasons of the Witch, they are making tarot decks that are inspired by the seasons. I don't have those decks. I'm not interested in those. I do have interest in the the Eight of Swords. I am interested in the oracles. I am kind of interested in the oracles. I might have them, but I'm not interested in the tarots. And the reason is, I think the witchy pagan art style fits incredibly well for the oracles. Oracle, you have a theme, you have a season, and then every card is a theme, something related to this specific Sabbath. But for the tarot, the theme is tarot. And so I don't want just another tarot deck. Sorry, the light is different. I had a problem with my camera. It took a while. And I'm back. I'm sorry, it's gonna look different probably. I'm not a professional, okay? I'm not here to make money to sell things. I'm just here to talk about things I am enjoying. And so to continue that thought that I had is the thing with the Season of the Witch tarot, the winter tarot. I don't feel drawn to it because to me it feels like a Rider-Waite-Smith in a pagan inspired way with snow on top. I mean, there's more than that. I'm sure there is beautiful imagery of winter, but the artwork itself is not what is it's not captivating me, and I don't feel like getting it now. I'm known for changing my mind. I may get that deck eventually, but I don't think so, because what I need from a tarot, it's not just a Rider-Waite-Smith with a sleeve. the Rider-Waite-Smith with a theme. What I need from a winter deck is, oh, the Christmas card. Look how pretty it is. Christmas card. That's the other extra card. I need a deck that make me want to love my season. And I don't feel like Season of the Witch. Look at this star card. Sylvain, focus. The Season of the Witch Winter Tarot will do that. This is just pretty images. I mean, it is a tarot, and it's perfectly usable as a tarot deck, and I use it as a tarot deck. It's not just pretty pictures, but it is pretty pictures, and that's what I needed. The Three of Wands is on the beach. And if you just see that card, you may wonder why, but it does make sense in the deck. Maybe we went through it already, because the Two of Wands is planning the trip, the vacation. It's somewhere in there. So Two of Wands is planning the trip. Three of Wands is the trip. So, it's the week. Oh, you have a plane here. It's the week of the year that you spend in the south, if you have money. I never had that kind of money before, but now that I'm traveling, maybe, who knows, maybe I'm gonna spend a week in, a week in London was a lot nicer than that same week here in Montreal, let me tell you that. So yeah, also another thing that I enjoy is that there are humans in this deck. You have seen plenty of them, but the court cards are all animals. I think it's an interesting choice. It's an interesting choice, and I really like it, actually, because it takes the focus out of the person, like the Knight of Coins as a person, and it makes it more into a spirit or an energy, or an animal inspiration. Like you get inspired by the behavior of an animal. So yeah, I like it a lot. And I'm also glad that they are human, because then, it is what I'm looking for the deck, the beauty of winter and having fun, sleigh rides, and my God, I haven't sleigh ride in, I don't know if you know, but I'm 6'4". Like, I don't fit in sleigh rides, I don't think. Maybe there is one for me out there, but yeah, I haven't sleigh ride in... I was a child. My parents were together, so it was a while ago. Maybe a crazy carpet. Maybe I could fit on that. I don't know. A large one, if they have large ones. Anyway, so look. When you look at this tree, don't you want to be outside? And so yes, it's reconciliates me with the season, and this is okay. This has nothing to do with the deck, but raccoons. I'm a big musical fan. One of my favorite musical is Cabaret. My second favorite is Chicago, and there is an account on Instagram. I don't know which one it is, but if you hit me on Instagram, I'll find it and I'll send it to you. He takes raccoons and then he sings parody of Chicago songs, and he make it fit for the trash panda. it spoilers, it evolved around he's singing about trash, but it's really funny. He did 3 songs from Chicago, and it's really funny. And oh yes, the devil is always the demon, if I'm not mistaking it, because it is the demon in the autumn season 2. And if I'm not wrong, maybe I can check it very quickly. If I'm not wrong, it's the same demon. Okay, I know this is about winter, but look at this Hierophant in the autumn season tarot. I love it, I love it, I love it. You know, that's really powerful to make one love a season like that. It's a beautiful deck. I really love. I mean, both of them, the whole collection. I hope we'll have the other two. I didn't ask. I should have asked her, but I don't know. I'm shy and I don't want to put pressure on her. Oh my god, this autumn deck is awesome too. My god, what am I doing? Why am I not showing this? Okay, I'm gonna show a few cards. Just a few cards. Yes. Okay. Here, the Fool. Maybe I could do a comparison. I don't know. This also have the animals as, you know, it's really the same set of decks. It has animals as court cards. It has 2 extra cards, including Halloween. This is so good as a Halloween card because it's such old costumes, right? Oh my god, I knew those costumes. I'm pretty sure I wore one at some point. Don't find the devil or the demon. Oh, here he is. See, it's the same demon throughout the seasons. Anyway, okay. So I was not going to talk about this one, but it's also very good. Also very good. Very. I mean, it's easier for me to like it because I like autumn. I like fall. It's super exciting with, you know, the Halloween coming, and I love horror movies, and in the Halloween season I feel like people are more into, I mean, not regular people, but people who don't especially like horror movies are into horror movies in the Halloween time. So yeah, I really like I like this season. It's not my favorite. My favorite season, I'd say my favorite season is still summer, even though it's really hot nowadays, summertime. But it's still summer. I just love being able to walk out without putting boots and a toque and a coat, and, you know, being cold. I hate being cold. I'd rather being too hot than too cold. But that being said, it is really hot right now. Not right now, but in Montreal nowadays, these last few years have been really hot. So I guess my favorite season would be spring. But the problem with spring is that here in Montreal we have 2 weeks of spring, and that's it, and then it's summer. Because spring, like right now, today, while I was filming, we had snow, and it's supposed to be spring, but we had snow. Not a storm, not a big deal, but still, it was snowing. And then we're gonna have like 1 or 2 weeks in May of chill time, and then it's gonna be too hot to be alive. Like it's crazy like that. So we don't really have spring. But I guess my favorite season would be spring then. But anyway, winter season tarot, by a wonderful Canadian creator. She's really lovely. I haven't spoke to her a lot. I just exchange a few sentences like, "Oh, I received the deck. I love this. I love it so much. It's so important to me because it's so what I needed." And when she did her Kickstarter for Autumn Season, she's a queen. I have to say that I will back her other Kickstarter because we were informed at every step and everything arrived in time. We were feeling very secure with her campaign, so it's really good, really a really good creator, and she seems like a really good person too. Anyway, winter season deck number 4. There is only one left for 5 days, 5 faves. See you tomorrow for day number 5. Bye bye.